Throughout the course of history, there has always been three unanswered questions. Number 1. What is the meaning of life? Number 2. Does it even matter? And number 3. Can 100 idiots with no resources beat one genius with all the resources? Today, we'll be answering one of those questions, and it'll be the last one. Alright, so first, we gotta get out of here. This is not the ideal land. So let's make a new world. Empty, and we'll go fairly big. We'll go Titanic. Okay, so I plan on doing this, splitting this 50-50. I don't plan on connecting the lands. Like, I plan to have an ocean between them, because I don't want the idiots to go into the good land, or the genius to go into the bad land. So, we're gonna give the idiots roughly this much land, and yes, it's all going to be just sand. When I say they don't even get dirt, they have no land for crops or anything. This is what they get. They do get cactuses though. As you can see, those are growing. I guess they can use that for wood, which is lucky for them. Now on the genius side, we're going to make 3 islands here. We're going to make one island here, optimally shaped, one here, and then one here. Obviously, my artistic prowess is being shown. And we're going to make these. We're going to make this one the enchanted biome, which is the OP one. This one the crystal biome, because I'm assuming there's a lot of minerals or useful resources there. And then here, we'll just have a normal grass one. And now we shove a bunch of trees over all of it. And we dump a bunch of minerals. So we'll put stone here, silver, adamantium, gold, and this. So now we're going to spawn our one genius. He's gonna be pretty overpowered. He's gonna be more sort of a demigod. And we're gonna pause time. We're gonna name him Mota. Mota, the chosen one. And we're gonna give him some insane traits. Now I'm not gonna give him the super health, because then he probably just won't die. So we will give him blessed, healing aura, strong-minded, genius, ambitious, strong, long liver, eagle, fast, attractive, agile, and regeneration and lustful. But there's just gonna be one of him, because for some reason creatures in this game are asexual. Meaning that even though there's just one overpowered guy, it'll turn into a bunch of them. And my idea is that while the genius is only in this first island, he can spread to these 2 islands. Like, he and his clones will spread to these islands. But the idiots, if they can develop enough technology, they can also spread to them if they get to them first. So, who knows? Now it's time to make the stupid ones. That's a bit more than we need. Let me just get rid of a few. Shh. Alright, there you go. Close enough. So now we can do this trait rain. So we're just going to pick the only one they're going to get is we're going to give them this stupid. We'll give them stupid and ugly, okay? Because ugly will make their fertility go down, so they're not going to reproduce as fast. So let's see what happens here. So stupid and ugly will be the only traits that they have. So if that's, yep. So this is going to go over all the people over here. We will not have any descent. Only the main village. No descent allowed. Okay. And now, we're just going to have to see how they develop. And I want to know, can these guys even survive? Like, if everyone in this village starts dying of hunger, I am going to have to just step in and give them some food. Oh my god. Oh. Our other village is already at 3. He's already discovered cloning. So I'm not quite sure when I'm going to have these guys fight. But I think around year 350 is good. Because I don't want to go too far ahead. Because then both sides will have the same technology either way. But I don't want to go too early. Because then I feel like the left side would just win. Oh, wait. That was part of this village. That's my bad. Okay, looks like they are dying of hunger. Okay, I'm gonna have to... They're all gonna die in a minute. Okay. I'm gonna have to step in a bit and give them some food land that they can use for farming. Berries. Eat up. We're gonna rename the kingdoms. This is going to be the dummies. And over here, this is going to be the smart ones. 2 more villages from the stupid people have just started, while Kichwa is still catching up. The smart people have made their second village. Looks like it's more of a, I would say it's more of a gold mining town down here, Owago. If I was them, I would go advance into the adamantium, or maybe make a new colony up north, but I don't think they have shipbuilding yet. But luckily, traits don't really pass down to kids. A few of them do. Some traits pass down to kids, but others don't. So this kid is ugly. This kid is normal. This kid's dumb. So over time, we're going to see that their low intelligence is going to get diluted, meaning over time they'll actually get smarter. While on this side, everyone's a descendant at this point, pretty much at the main guy. So over time, they should both just normalize into about an average IQ. New village has been founded. Looks like this is an old mining town as well, but they also have a coastline, meaning that they, if they want to, they can finally make some ships and head up north or south. Let's look at their culture. Level 5. And over here we have level 6, but I think the gap is closing. Some people have just simply not tried and made any farms yet. They actually still have some berries available to harvest. But yet, despite that, a large percentage of the population is starving. It has gone down though. The army still doesn't have much at all. They have decent wood swords now. Look at this sword. The Smort Schwager, I'm not gonna say that part. I'm gonna favorite this guy. Uck the Ugly. Favorite him. We'll see how he's doing in a little bit during the war. The smart people have made a village right in the adamantium territory, and they're absolutely devouring that ore. Something just happened here. Oh, the smart people have sent their boats up north, and they have begun colonizing the enchanted biome. Oh, but the dummies have begun to really expand here, and they have boats now. I mean, they could head down here, or they could they still have room for a settlement up there. Who knows? And the smart people have finally advanced down into the south too. And, well, 2 more villages just popped up from the dummies though, so it's not over yet, but I feel if the dummies don't find a way to advance into either of these towns, it's pretty much over for them. By year 82, the smart people have begun pulling away with their culture level 23 compared to just 19. So that could have a big impact come time for war. And I'm not quite sure why, but the population of Lifa down south, Lifa just got destroyed, meaning that the gym land is completely free for the taking. I'm assuming once either side gets more technology, they'll head in, but that's a big blow. Smart people have really sent a lot of people into the gym biome to try to conquer it. I'm gonna change the color of these guys. I think that looks pretty good. So now there's a pretty clear contrast between the two now. Oh, no. Uxie the Ugly died. I think he probably just died of hunger. That's unfortunate. Based on how quickly the cultures are developing, I think it's safe to say that probably year 200 or a bit earlier is when we'll start it. Alright, we're approaching year 200. I'm going to pause as soon as we get there. Wait. Alright, we're here. We're gonna check the stats of each one. Looks like the dummies, as you can see here, have 900 more people. And their army is roughly 2,200, and they figured out their starvation issue. Their culture isn't quite yet maxed, but they have a lot of technology. Now I'm assuming they don't have resources, but we'll check that in a minute. Over here, let's see, they have 2,200 warriors. They only have 1,600 warriors, and a lot less people. But their culture is maxed. Let's check out some of their army. Mithril, adamantium, mithril iron. Decent. It's not amazing, but it's decent. And they have the entire east side colonized. But let's look on the west. Sticks, wood, steel, wood. The east has less people and less soldiers. They have more, they're better. My money is on the rich. Comment below who you think is gonna win. The smart ones declare war on the dummies. And I want to see how this goes. I want to see who attacks who. I want to see if the smart invade the dumb or the dumb invade the smart, island by island. Whoa. Here, I'm gonna slow down. Huge army just went north. I'm gonna slow this down to like 2 times instead. Armies are being pushed along to the east coast already. If we look here, that's a huge army. And Jesus. Okay, this attack by the smart people pretty much got repelled. But they were able to take this village. They were able to take 2 villages along the east coast. But they did have to annihilate the entire armies first. Let's go ahead and look at casualties. The smart people have only lost 100 and killed 400. But their army is still technically smaller. But their population is bigger now because they took these 2 villages. And continue the front, but wait, look up here. Look up here, the dumb people are taking the village in an enchanted land. But will they take it? Do they? Will it be taken? This could be the difference of the war, the Battle of Vodaran. Who takes it? There's a huge assault at Chistis again. Lots of soldiers. Oh, Minson fell. Apova. Let's look at, oh. Now there's troops all around, but I mean, as you would expect, it looks like the dummies aren't very smart in planning where their attack should go. 1,500 have already died in just 4 years. At this point, I mean, the dummies don't look that good. Obviously, the population factor is no longer on their side. Warriors isn't either. They have lost 1,100 to just 450. Which makes sense because of their technology, but they can't take anything. I mean, cities are falling, they're crumbling. And their king was just slain by Ymir. We will call him Ymir the Kingslayer. Ironically, their king was killed by a dumb person falling apart. Vodaran actually did fall to the dummies, but I think it'll be in vain. In just 5 years, thousands have died. Their armies dwindled down to just a couple hundred. It's over. It's pretty much over. We're just gonna have to see what the final count is. Smart ones have just absolutely decimated the dummies. It goes to show that population numbers isn't everything. And as the final stand falls right here, right before it falls, we're gonna pause and see pretty much the final count of the war. 2,200 people died in just 8 years. Their entire army decimated. 1,580 people died on the dummies, compared to just 650 on the smart ones. Obviously, their army is huge on this side, and the warriors, no army on the other side. The war would end. The war of the smart ones is over, and King Moda the Chosen One truly was the chosen one. So guys, if you like videos like this, you want to see more in the future, just let me down in the comments. Make sure to like, subscribe, do all that, or I'm going to kill you with a hammer. I will. I'm not lying. I